And we are back to the once again beautiful and sunny Philadelphia. In contrast to yesterday, we have Dan Sensi in the booth with us again today. Welcome back. How did your day go?
Playing wise, less than optimal.
Yeah.
But day wise, I mean, we have sun. We're not storming out. We're not waiting, soaking in gross rain. Like,
looking on the bright side.
All things considered, decent day.
All right. I award you your dry erase marker, sir. You're in charge of your side of the board. Please don't be good at it, because I'm getting killed. All right, we got Paintball Fit versus GG Factory. You think Fit is coming into this match? Well, I don't know. I lost track. They were 2-0 previously. I'm not sure. I think they might be 3-0 at the moment.
They should be 3-0.
Yeah.
I mean, it's PB Fit. Like, let's
be realistic. GG Factory might also be 3-0. So I think this could be a really big game.
And Dave Haber going down the highway, getting a good shot on one of the Lukow brothers,
I think he got clipped.
Also getting clipped. So we're talking 4-on-4 paintball.
Paintball is a sport of ups and downs. He was high for a moment, and then in the lows.
Okay, so Mike Kerr filling into the snake here. And I think that's Scott Stewart in the snake side can for PB Fit.
Yeah, neither team has a real strong bite inside to the snake, although unfortunately it looks like
and
GG
Jordan
lost.
Kohler walking off for GG. Yep. So it's now 4-on-3 in favor of PB Fit.
PB Fit makes the move up into that mini brick. Surprised me a little bit because the home player for GG was, I thought, on that lane. So he squirrels through that lane at just the right time.
There's a couple ways to get through that, man.
You're showing me up. You're showing me up with your paintball knowledge.
Yeah.
Which, that's fair. I mean, let's be honest. I'm here because I work cheap, not because I'm good.
Yeah, Scott Stewart's looking to work that bunker. Kerr's waiting on him to make a mistake. And Kerr comes off of the wire. I think it's Colt getting shot out of the back.
Drops out of the corner.
So now we are 3-on-3.
PB Fit has the advantage positionally, though. You can wrap it through the home. Unfortunately, I think the home is looking at him, so I don't think that's going to work out for Stewart.
Well, Scott's a great snapshot, so we'll see how it works out for him.
You're challenging him.
We've gone head-to-head 1,000 times.
Yeah, he does a tactical drop back. Maybe he's afraid of a bunkering.
I don't think so. I think he's looking for a shot across field.
Yep. So he did pop up, go at the home bunker.
He's looking to shoot somebody and stay alive instead of just trade.
Yep.
So that tack retreat, not the worst.
No. I got no issues with it.
So now we are 3-on-3. GG in the outside snake juice box, the back center, the center juice box against the Dorito side tower.
Yep, Dorito side tower.
Snake wing, and I can't find the other player here.
That's what he wants.
But I haven't seen Chavi walk off yet, so let's see where we're at.
He's gotten lost in the maze out there somewhere.
There's a lot of bunkers on that Dorito side.
Yeah, it's real easy to get lost.
As far as the layout goes, I'm a little disappointed that getting lost doesn't produce as much as it should.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had this conversation. I think almost any bunker on the Dorito side can actually survive against the snake being hot. What you need to do is make that move without the other team knowing, pop up and get the kill quick. Because if you don't get that kill before they know you're there, I think you can live on any of the Dorito side bunkers from the snake, and vice versa.
Until they cross,
yeah.
It's not a non-issue, but you're not scared.
Right. Unless they do it without you knowing.
Scott goes back again.
Am I allowed to call it a tactical retreat?
Yeah, I think so.
Calling it a tactical retreat.
But we are 3-on-3 right now. I think that's Trent Mason back there in the Dorito side tower.
So I actually think I disagree with my own decision. That's a tactical retreat. I think you're correct. I think he's just looking for something. He's looking for some way to break the game.
And both these teams are very good.
Yeah.
For anybody out there that doesn't know, a large amount of players from GG played for Distortion last year, which finished top 5 in semi-pro. Shifted down to GG this year.
GG player walks off from the Dorito side.
Oh, and that is Wedgie, I think. Former Aftershock player.
Stewart moves back up into the...
So now I think it's a 2-on-3. But I still can't find that Dorito side player for
believe the mini brick for
PB
GG
fit.
just took a bounce. He took a look at himself and was satisfied to keep playing.
This is super technical right now. These are good players going at it.
So what I like about what he's doing over here on the snake side is that we've seen a lot of teams get up in the snake, be looking successful, and then they get over aggressive and just get all chopped up. So I actually like him being a little bit slower and more conservative.
Well, it's going to be tight out here, right? Like at the top end of semi-pro, it is incredibly tight.
Uh-oh, Gunn looking at him.
Mike Kerr might get the shot.
Yeah, he pops out. Maybe it's run. No,
Does not.
Survives. Ooh, I think he just got clipped.
And Mike Kerr does get the shot on Scott Stewart.
It's a game
He's going to
changer.
shift forward.
However,
and
Dorito side's been
there's
compromised.
Chavi. So it is now a 1-on-2. Mike Kerr against Chavez.
No, and Kerr's getting
he
pulled
is
in, flagged.
hit, and he's going to get a minor.
Yeah, which
is not ideal.
So it looks like GG's going to start down a body.
If the referees assess it right,
Yeah,
they will probably start down one.
There's no bodies to fill. PB.
I'm going to check my bingo card.
Oh, yeah.
card
What
over
do we
here.
got?
False start death, out of bounds, lost. Tank cover lost. Who uses tank covers anymore? We all use tape.
Yeah.
Can't find the buzzer.
Can I get real technical on you with the tape thing?
Sure.
So according to DOT, Department of Transportation, which for some reason is in charge of the laws covering high pressurized tanks,
Here they are.
they say you're not actually allowed to cover your tank in stickers or tape or whatever. Now, how often does DOT show up at your local paintball field and enforce that? Not very often.
Paintball field? I'm a professional scuba
Oh, you're right.
instructor.
Yeah.
And DOT does show up every now and then.
Well, I could imagine. But
Anyway, here we go. We have A-Team and Killers. All right, Killers 5 up. A-Team 5 up.
A-Team make a move up the middle. Looks like they're trying to take that center 50.
A-Team very aggressive down the snake.
They do.
And they're up a body.
Killers don't know that about that center
box. But the Killers have that center.
Yeah.
And
our A-Team player doesn't know he's in danger.
If he decides to cross here,
he's done.
If whoever's in that center brick sees him before he is fast, there's bad news happening there. That's a free kill. But his teammate, I don't know how the Killers didn't see. I think this is Lynn.
A-Team player takes a walk.
All right, so we're back to 4-on-4.
Killers
and he's going to switch. He's
Yeah,
going to
at
get
the
bored.
wrong
Oh, my
time.
gosh. He gets bored and switch.
Just the wrong time. Now, he can
So
still
now
see the butt pack. If he looks back, he might still be able to catch this.
Foot.
Doesn't need to. Doesn't need to. A player gets
Who shot him? Was it
flipped on the head. Down the tape.
Down the tape? Okay.
Yeah.
So now that's a body in favor of Killers.
Nope. Another body walking off.
So that's 2 bodies to Killers. They're looking at the center juice box and the back right corner.
Back right corner's
and
gone.
Killers are going to close this out. A-Team should blow this horn right now.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. There we go.
There it is.
Good game for the Killers. Give them credit.
Oh, that's a solid point. They lost the breakout, but because they were able to I don't want to say overpower, but smartly move down the snake side, they got the kill on I believe it's Lynn.
Yeah. I think it was Kim.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No worries. I'm just reading jerseys. That's all I'm doing.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
And, the snake side on this field is so important.
So
I'm sure you guys have discussed it all weekend.
Yeah, that is a safe statement. You're not going out on a limb on that one, Dan. GG Factor, let's see if they got 4 players in the box. That'll tell us whether or not they got assessed a penalty. No, I'm seeing 5. So the refs did not assess that as a
5-on-5
carryover penalty.
Okay, well.
All right. Clean breakout for both teams. Nobody takes the walk. Nope. As soon as I say that, I'm wrong. one of the GG Factory takes the walk.
It's fast, and that is Jordan Kohler off the front side Dorito fronts. And Haber's playing inside, and this is I think Brody. Look how playing. And
he hears the gun. He hears the gun,
and they're going to trade.
Yep. That was a launch purely for auditory reasons. He heard the gun go off, and he just went.
Dave Haber's a smart player. He heard it. Colt's a smart player. He heard it.
Towed. That's a fast towel.
So I think
you know what? Maybe there was a few players walking up for GG that
and we just didn't see it.
Yeah, they hadn't quite gotten
there
into
is that descending mountain situation on that backside.
Yeah, we're on a little bit of hill, but see, I'm pretending that this was smartly planned for drainage reasons, considering yesterday's rain. That this was not an accident. They sloped the field to help with drainage. NXL is next level.
Yeah. Or we could just install drainage.
Yeah, or I'm just sucking up to the NXL.
Yeah.
I've done enough wrong on this webcast. I'm about to be fired, so I got to salvage the situation. All right, Annapolis A-Team versus the Killers. Now, Annapolis A-Team, I should be rooting against. A little while ago, they came up to Fox 4 in the New England area and just smoked all of us from New England.
They're a good team.
Really frustrating season. What are you doing
Killers
here?
out of Florida.
Killers with a conservative breakout. Say the same for A-Team.
So we are 5-on-5.
Nobody takes the snake. Both teams are in the God bunker, so they could take the snake.
One thing that's interesting to me is that on the breakout, the Killers front snake player, sorry, the A-Team front snake player played inside from the God bunker.
Mm-hmm.
And the Killers played heads up, and they were able to pick off 2 dudes.
Yep. So A-Team has lost both of their snake side players. They tried to take the snake corner, died doing it, and then tried to stake the snake from that inside
Killers
bunker.
getting a check here on the move over, getting slingshotted.
Bypassed. Yep.
And he is clean. And it is now 5-on-3 at minimum.
Yeah. We got the mini brick in the middle.
Yep. Center juice box.
Juice box.
Outside tower. Oh.
Yeah, Killer got a little.
Get a trade.
Stood out a little bit too wide on that.
But he did get the trade.
Which,
so,
in that situation, is fine. That's a fine trade.
You get
You're
the
up in
point.
Bodies.
You get the point.
Yeah. Yep. So Killers are going to go up 2-0 against A-Team. Let's see how they're doing coming into this match.
The Killers have, once they moved to semi-pro, have consistently placed quite high.
Yeah.
I think they got 5th place in the standings last year, maybe 4th.
Well, if you're going to choose to take a name like Killers, you better back it up. And they have. I said if you're going to choose a name like Killers, you got to back it up. And I think they have.
They're backing it up.
Yep. Good for them. So Annapolis A-Team came into this match 3-0. Killers were 1-1 early in the day. I'm not sure where they stand right now coming into this game.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
And now we are GG and PB Fit. Oh, and GG smokes the Snakeside corner off the break. So they are now 4-on-4. Jordan Kohler getting shot again. So Paintball Fit's Dorito side shooter on the break is on point. Dave Haber moving into 50.
Yeah, quick
and
move.
now it is 4-on-3 in favor of GG Sports.
Yep. Good player walking
GG
off.
Sports, a big sponsor of this particular webcast.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Happy to have it back.
Thanks for keeping us employed. You don't want to leave us out on the streets.
And they know the information. So that's Kevin Wank backing him up. Former Boom player, Energy Elite, I think, for a couple events.
So this is a situation I've seen a lot this weekend, and unfortunately I've seen the team that's up on the snake and up in bodies lose the game again and again and again. It's been a really weird phenomenon on this field where I've seen teams that look in a dominant position.
Chabi walking off, though. So now it is a 4-on-2.
Yeah.
So it is the Dorito side can, and I don't know where the other PB Fit player is.
Might be in the Doritos somewhere. At least
and it was the home.
GG thinks so.
So now it's a 4-on-1 with the Snakeside can only, and they're just pressuring on pressure on pressure. It's a matter of time.
He's in a world of hurt here. They're just trying to run the clock.
So they're going to go hang the flag. So
there you
great job by GG.
GG Factory gets on the board. It's going to be
Michael Unger going to go hang that flag. Excellent break shooting by GG. Excellent close. Excellent communication.
2-1. That match goes 2-1. Paintball Fit still up. All right, next match. Plenty of time on the clock. 2-0.
We are still very early in these clocks.
Yeah, we got a lot of time.
On this field, they can go wild.
We've seen a lot of games go to Mercy. Probably because you can rack up so many games in such a quick time span on this field. So once you get a lead, you can walk away with it real quick.
Timeout.
Up, we're going into a timeout.
So, do we know who took that?
I do not.
If I had to guess, it would be the Killers because they have 4 in the box and A-Team has 5.
Yeah. I got to say I'm not a fan of that timeout because I have late to the box as one of my bingo squares. I really needed a team to struggle to get to the box. That hoses me.
Yeah, well...
All right, hey,
sometimes you're just forced into the timeout, and it's unfortunate, but you get 5 on 5.
They're out to get me. So who's not out to get me? And that's our sponsors. So we just want to take another chance to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Shout out some of them like 724, Ninja, Carbon. Carbon was just in here, gratefully loaning us one of their employees to talk. Max, Gel Blasters, Valken, Lux, you name it, GI Sports. Thank you so much. PB Warehouse, thank you so much. It's great that you let us do this because I think it's a service to the players and it's a service to the friends and family of the players to see their guys play out here.
The community as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I think a lot of people like the idea of playing high-end paintball, but without being exposed to it regularly, you don't really know
It's a hidden
how to
world.
get there.
Yeah, it's a hidden
You
world.
see the pros, and
then
maybe
nothing.
you're a divisional team.
Yeah.
But here is like the transitionary
Yep.
period.
And some of these guys in this field, you say are going to be pro soon or have been pro recently.
So I think we're 5 on 5.
Yep.
A-Team in the snake first, but
Quick move.
matched very quickly by the Killers.
Yep. So I like what A-Team's doing. They're putting a gun down the gut. If that killer tries to jump the gap, he is not going to make it.
No, he won't. But he felt that pressure, and he immediately hopped back inside.
Yep.
And Kim, here we go.
Who sees who first?
He knows. Oh, and we're going to go for a trade.
Yeah.
And I think we're 4 on 4.
So this is, I'm about to say a thing Kim could have done, and in that same situation, I would have done the same thing he did. As soon as he really didn't get that kill immediately.
Yeah, you just go get him.
Go the other way. No, back off. Go circle the other way because now you know the gun's waiting for you.
Well, if you'd went the other way, the player for the A-Team in the God would have diced him up before he ever got there. It's so deep in that little nook that he would have never shot him in the back.
But if you choose to go the direction you're going, at best it's going to be a trade.
Which is not the worst on this field.
Not the worst.
Because that's such a strong position. You're just like, all right, I'm out, but also they're out.
Yeah, you got to clean it out.
And if you try to get a little too cute, I'm out, but he's not.
Right. It's a risk-reward.
Sometimes your job is just to take away the attack, and you're the sacrificial lamb.
I often feel like the sacrificial lamb. I get that. All right, Killer's strong in the snake, strong in position. Yeah. We got A-Team holding that little juice box with the mini brick right in the dead center of the field.
It looks like he's trying to bait him to come through thinking he's safe. He has a great angle on the next bunker.
I'm not entirely sure if we have anything else out there besides those 3 players.
I think we're 3 on 3.
Yep.
And I'm looking for the A-Team players, but I can't find them.
No, I'm saying it might be a 2-on-1. You had a lot of chaos there. We kind of lost.
The referees. I feel like it's a 3 on, not 1 or 2.
Oh, player going through middle for the Killers. So you're right. There's 3 killers at least.
For sure. There's the center juice box for the A-Team. The A-Team and A-Team. And he gets juiced up.
Did he have ESP? How did he know that killer was coming through?
He just had a feeling, man. Here it is.
Oh, another one.
And they trade.
Oh, they trade. Okay. Wow.
So there are at least 2 killers alive. I see a Dorito player and
right.
a snake.
You're right. Give credit to that A-Team player, though, man. He was chopping them up, trying to come get him. I mean, of course, killers could afford to throw bodies away at that situation, but...
That's correct, but you can't freely throw bodies away. Because it was very close to him dicing up 2 guys and being clean.
Yeah. Well played, sir.
Absolutely. That was a nasty He just felt it.
The first one. Yeah, you do. As a player, sometimes you know.
Maybe he saw a shadow or heard something, and he's just like, "I'm going to take the risk." No, you're taking a risk anyway.
Absolutely. But sometimes, as a player, you know this is the time somebody's going to come do me. You can just feel it in the air, like a Phil Collins song, and you just got to pop over the top, look for that body coming at you. Okay. So good for him. Well played.
So it looks like GG spinning the same line, and as well as PB Fit.
Yep.
So we're going to go 5 on 5 here.
Dance with the girl you brought. Fit takes a little bit of an unconventional run into that God bunker. I'm seeing 5 alive for both sides.
And Fit into the snake. Dave Haber for GG into the snake. but nobody saw him. Dave Haber might lose here.
Well, yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Nobody saw Scott Stewart get into the snake for PB Fit.
Make that jump.
And there's another GG player walking off on the Dorito side.
Paintball Fit player walking off.
Unless another kill happens for...
There we go.
I would blow this horn if I'm GG right now.
Now we're looking for time. 6.5
There's
minutes.
4 players walking off. 6.5 minutes. It's just...
Yep,
It's one of those things. You're going to lose this point anyway, and there it is.
Look at you. You prognosticated that one.
So part of that is when you're on the opposite side, you can't see what's happening, especially with this like dip on the backside. So you don't see that 2 of your Dorito players got shot on the break or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, well, we lost our launcher on the snake side, whatever, and then we lost another one. Okay, so it's 3-on-5, and there are spots to play defense on this field. It's not great, but you can do it.
Yep.
But if you're on the opposing side, you can't see that it's
no vision.
You didn't lose 2, you lost 3.
Yep. On top of all the bunkers are just blocking your vision. On top of all that, Now, I agree with you on this field can be played defense because, like we were saying earlier,
It's not optimal, but it can be done.
I've seen a lot of teams that are up in bodies and up in position lose the game today. A lot of teams.
5-on-5. Oh,
Yeah,
A-team losing a
A-team.
player on the break. I think out of the snake insert temple. Because it looks like there's still somebody in the snake side.
Yep. So we got a 4-on-5 situation
And the
in favor
killer's
of the
moving
killers.
straight to the 50 snake.
Making a push up
He'll
to the Dorito
pop
side.
up, check that off. Notice nobody's shooting at him. And he's going to get back up immediately. Killer's looking very strong.
Yeah, very fluid.
And they're going to talk to each other. And he's going to move to the inside. Opposing team snake 2.
Killers in control, although
Yep,
they
and
lost
there's
that snake
one.
2. No, the killers just
That's-
lost their snake 2 player.
But they
Trade.
pulled out
Yeah, good trade.
a center brick from the A-team.
Which was probably...
Which we both missed.
Yeah.
But he was even in there.
And that was probably the most dangerous player for A-team, so that was a good trade for
Oh,
killers.
but A-team losing a player without trading out of the Dorito side up front out of the second wedge.
Yep.
So I think we're even buddies.
Well, killers have a dominant tactical position.
They have the best field position easily. But I think it's a 3-on-3 now.
Killers go ahead and move up to that Dorito side wedge.
Oh, and he dropped the zone for a second.
Yep.
That's a great play by that A-team player to put that snake 50 in and just dip out.
Make his bump. At the same time, the A-team also got out to the Dorito side corner.
So they are in defensive positions. It might be a 2-on-3.
Yeah, cross it up time.
Killers have the snake side can, the 50 snake, and a Dorito side wedge.
That snake corner needs to be careful with his butt pack, though. Yeah.
Oh, and that's that.
Takes a walk.
So, and another. And
that's it. A-team towels it.
I think that's an intelligent towel.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So
you're playing 1-on-3, and they have the spread.
So it's tough, though. They're going to now be down 4-0.
Well, I mean, at this point, send something.
Yeah.
Find a new thing, because whatever you're doing isn't working.
I think the minimum time we've seen so far for a win in this field has been about 28 seconds. So the field can be won in at least 20, at worst 28 seconds. Yeah, 28 seconds.
There's a couple seams out here that are interesting.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I've been watching the semi-pro that often and how they shoot their cross-field defensive positions. But there's a real nice seam on the Dorito side going to the other team's tower, and you have great shots on the snake side temple and the can at the same time.
All right,
So
GG Factory.
PB Fit, 5-on-5. Dave Haber. Oh, 4-on-5. 4-on-4.
Yep. Fit takes a walk. Fit has no presence in the snake down, and
Dave Haber is gonna go.
Yeah, no real threat to take the snake either from Paintball Fit.
And Dave Haber has Kevin Wank again backing him up.
That's 2.
It looks like Michael Unger in the back center. I think Trenton Mason came over to the Dorito side can for PB Fit this time.
Faber made the duck underneath the stream of paint coming in, and he went ahead and got out to that outside 50.
Yeah, he'll put that together.
Yep. Fit makes the move out to that snake corner and immediately dies.
And
hit on the tank.
Shoots Trent Mason. So PB Fit up 2 bodies. Yeah, we're getting roasted over here.
Oh, another
and
Fit,
another
Fit player.
one.
Fit player walking off. Looked like he's
So
limping.
it's now a 4-on-2.
Yep. Fit fills from the home out to that snake side can. Now he's going to try to get up to that snake side corner.
Get in there, and yup.
He might be hit on his right knee.
Well, it's gone now if he was.
Yeah, there's something there, but it could just be rubbed.
Yeah, okay. So GG is going to go and score this point.
Going to clean it up. They're going to bring it up to 2-3.
It's 5 minutes left.
Yeah,
this
plenty of
game
time.
is wide open.
Yeah. GG looks almost surprised at how easy that went or something. I don't know. They're getting up real slow trying to figure out what went on.
I mean,
good game. Good game by GG.
it's an excellent point.
Yeah.
You shoot where you need to shoot. You hit the guy, and then you take advantage of where that soft spot is.
So
that's phenomenal.
The drama of this game, right? Because both teams are 3-0. Both teams obviously want to get in with a high seed for tomorrow, and this is the last game of the day for the semi-pros. This is it. Everybody's
People
watching.
want it.
Yeah.
Neither of these teams are going to go down just soft. They're like, oh, I'll take the loss. Who cares?
Look at the spectator row over there. That's maybe the most full I've seen it today. So a lot of teams have finished playing, and they came over to see.
Killers, I'm sorry, A-Team. You guys are getting punked right now.
10 seconds.
Come up with something here. Show me something.
A-Team's really good. They should be able to do
They're
something.
They're a good team. They're a Sunday team. They are good.
Yeah. All right. Let's see the Killers breakout. Killers going for snake insert. Relatively conservative breakout, although they do lose their snake
Killers, and so we are 4-4, 3-on-4 in favor of Killers. The Killers break shooting right now is just, it's admirable.
A-team member a little slow to walk off when a ref was telling him to. Ref went for his flag like he's drawing a gun from a holster, and the A-team player got the hell out of there.
You look over to the ref who's calling you out, and he's got his hand on his leg. You're like,
he's like, all right, good call, ref. Hey,
I'm out. I'm out.
I'll head out. I'll see myself out. Thank you. Killers dropping back to the S2.
So the Killers have a body right now, and they are in the snake. But I don't think the snake player knows that they're up a body, and there's nobody matching him.
You know what? To be really honest, if my teammates are telling me the snake is clean, I can't trust it. And not because I can't trust my teammates, but because the snake is
see it.
Yeah, the snake is never empty, and it's impossible to find that opponent until he's bunkering you. A-team, again, not in a great position to get into the snake to do anything to counter it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure the personnel is out there to do so. And even if they do, like, is that trade a good trade so that you're just playing 2-on-1, 3-on-4?
A-team is cannot towel. They're down 4-0 right now.
Yeah, they would lose the match right now, and there's still 6 minutes. So they need to find a way to win this match.
Unfortunately, I see another A-team player walking off from the Dorito
and
side.
now it's a 1-on-3 at minimum.
At best. Killers slow rolling it, though. They're not going to get stupid.
They have 2 in the snake. Snake's like cam player is just he's looking for a shot.
Yeah.
A-team being super disciplined and intelligent.
You could
knowing where he's at.
You could drop.
He knows where he's at, and he's just waiting for just an easy shot on an elbow or a pack.
Wrapping just to double check.
It doesn't look like he knows that they've eliminated 3 or 4 of those guys.
Well, the A-team player is not engaged on the snake side at all.
He's going right now. On his foot, he's out.
Yep.
And there it is.
Cleans it out. So Killers will win that game. 5-0.
You know, I'm a little surprised at this result.
Yeah.
5-0 to the Killers. First off, congratulations to them. They played a phenomenal game. But A-team is pressed for the semi-pro title before.
They're a damn good team. Could it be one of those situations where your game plan just does not match up well to the other team's game plan? You know, it's not just a question of quality of your personnel, but you just came out with the wrong game plan.
Could be.
I'm trying to come up with reasons for this score because I didn't expect it. So GG Factory and Paintball Fit, though, much closer situation.
2-3.
Yeah, 5 minutes on the clock. Paintball Fit's going to be on my right. They're in the red, white, and blue jerseys.
Let's see who's out there. So I noticed Jordan Kohler, their starting Dorito player, is now on the, just taking a rest. Benched. I wouldn't say benched, but, he's been shot early a couple times. They've been shooting for him. PB Fit knows he's a threat.
Yeah.
And they're shooting for him. So they're just throwing a different look.
So I always say if you get shot on the run out, sometimes it's not your fault. That's the other team doing something right. But if you get shot on the run out multiple times, then something's
I'm
going
looking
on.
at 5-on-5. Both teams attacking the snake super hard.
And the Dorito side. Paintball Fit flying up the Dorito side.
But GG losing a player.
Yep. Oh, there's a minor. There's a minor on Paintball Fit.
Okay, so I think we're 3-on-3 then.
That minor just gutted the middle of Paintball Fit. They lost their home and they lost everything in the middle.
But PB Fit crossing to the other team's wedge.
Yep.
And GG losing a player. This
GG
is just
doesn't know
chaos out here.
GG does not know it. He immediately takes the home player. Takes that. Wow. He's picking this game up on his shoulders and running with it.
Is that Brody?
Yeah, congratulations. Wow.
Dude had a point.
He just said, I'm winning this game. I really don't care.
I don't know which of the Luca brothers are which.
All kind of identical. Yeah. He's like, screw that penalty. I'm winning the game. I really don't care.
I mean, both teams press super aggressive there.
Mm-hmm. Now, that penalty just gutted the back line of Paintball Fit. So,
but the aggression of PB Fit made up for it.
You know what? To be fair, I think he had no idea that he lost his back line.
He absolutely had no clue. He just knew that he needed to go.
Yep.
I think both teams' plan was like, hey, we need to go. We need to get a point. And the other team's like, they need to go. They need to get a point. Let's match fire with fire.
Yeah, you're running bayonet into bayonet at that point.
And GG
right,
was the loser of those two bayonets.
So we are in X-Ball right now. So Paintball Fit 4-2 over GG Factory. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Please cue your comments online.
1 minute.
Yep. So we're in X-Ball now. We have a minute or so break. Let's thank Spick and Span. They're coming out to AG Paintball in Ware, New Hampshire in a few weeks. They're going to do their podcast live and in person right there on the premises. Come up. Listen to the podcast, meet, greet, shake some hands, maybe get some stuff signed.
Are they going game day style with like signs in the background?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. We'll see which signs get blurred. I don't trust paintball players with what they're going to write.
Shouldn't trust drunk college students either.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
So for those of you who don't know, X-Ball is a callback to back in the day where only two teams would play each other at a time, and there's only 2 minutes between points.
Yeah.
So once the split deck stops, we go to what we call X-Ball, and it's just 2 minutes between points, but the same two teams play each other every point.
Puts a little more pressure on the teams to turn it around and get back on the field. All right, GG Factory needs this.
Game on.
Wow, fast moving to the snake. And by fast, I just mean...
And we are 5-on-5.
No, and he dies doing it. I cursed him. 2 GG Factory players walking off.
So it's now 3-on-4 in favor of PB Fit.
Yep, Fit walking off.
Scott Stewart playing the snake side can against Michael Unger. I can't see who else is out there, but another PB Fit. No, another GG player.
Walking off. GG's pushing down that Dorito side, though.
I might look at the horn here. Yeah, there it is.
Good call. Puts Fit in even a more commanding lead. They're up 5-2 now. 4 minutes on the clock, still within reach for GG Factory if they want it.
And
I'm
Mike
sure they
Kerr's
want
going to stomp off angrily.
Is it stomping?
I mean, he's heavy-footed.
All right, we're going to go to commercial for a minute. Pay some bills. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're currently in X-Ball style match with PB Fit versus GG Factory. PB Fit has a good lead, but there's 4 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, there's a lot of time going on here. And the break shooting for both teams is solid.
So you know what I've seen very little of this match, and that's flags. These teams are playing clean enough. They're not losing games because of it mostly. We saw one flag on Fit, but they turned it around anyways and won it.
And GG picking. Okay, so we are 4-on-4. Both of the wide shooter runners
for the snake side,
and GG losing two more players.
Oh boy. We just went to 4-on-2.
PB Fit losing another one, so I think it's a 2-on-2 actually.
Oh, there's a madhouse out there.
Unless Chavez is still out there for PB Fit in the first
Dorito.
the
Dorito
outside
2.
Dorito.
Yeah,
Are
we're
we calling that Dorito 2?
We're calling that Dorito 2. We're calling the baby Dorito
Okay.
Dorito 1.
Okay, so yeah, Dorito 2 against Dorito Tower and back center.
We got Snake Can hot over here for
Yeah, Snake
GG.
Can, and there's another player out there for GG, but I don't know where. If I had to guess, he's in the Dorito 2, just based on what I'm seeing.
Yep. Fit is back there in the Dorito Tower and the baby. Now Dorito 2, excuse me. Things have calmed down a little bit. Each team's trying to figure out where their other players are.
Yeah, so it's a one-body advantage for...
Dan, it makes me feel better that we've lost track of the players because they've lost track of each other. GG Factory.
It's tough to know who's got the press here. Unger's going to go for it and look for it.
He has to for time reasons. If
Yeah.
you're the coach for GG Factory right now, you're silently screaming, move, move, move. Oh, does he make? Yeah, he makes it out to the PB Fit, makes it out to the corner live.
Oh, but Unger getting shot.
yeah.
Blow the horn.
Yeah, well, yeah, you kind of have to. Although it's still going to put you in a
It'll
bad
put you down,
position.
but you're down anyway.
Yeah, you're going to be down anyways. They're not blowing the towel. They're not blowing the horn or hitting the towel. What is going on?
That wouldn't lose the match.
No.
So maybe they're just gonna decide. Okay, we'll go 3-1.
There we go.
There it is.
Little delayed towel. Lost track for a second.
As
Clearly, they're not listening to the webcast and listening to us telling them what to do.
I think that's illegal.
Is it really? I mean, it should be.
I think it is.
I don't know. If you listen to what I tell you to do, you're probably going to get killed. So I can't see how that would be an advantage.
Yeah. As a member of the GG organization, like that hurts a little bit.
Yeah, that's rough to watch.
And they're two good teams going at each other, and the breakout is so important on this field. Like, you shoot the snake guy, you don't shoot the snake guy, your guy lives.
All right,
like, it can swing a whole point on whether or not the back players hit their shots.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go to a break for just a moment. Thank you. All right, welcome back. As Paintball Fit and GG Factory take the field, we are at the very, very tail end of Saturday. And this game really matters. It matters in what's going to happen with seeding tomorrow. I think both of these teams are going to move on, but it's a question of
They
where.
should.
More importantly, much more importantly, how are we doing on bingo? Because we're running out of time here.
So there's a lot of bingos here that I'm
Yeah.
not sure how they haven't been X'd out. Like,
Yeah.
can't find a buzzer. Sure. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
But gun down, trip and fall, out of bounds.
Yeah.
Somebody hasn't been paying attention.
I think you still have a chance to win this, too. I think that trip and fall is definitely in play. But here we go.
One more match.
Fit versus Factory, there's not a lot of time. 2 minutes left. It's going to take a little bit of a miracle to pull out 4 wins in 2 minutes.
And I think we are 5-on-5.
Yeah, well, no. As soon as you say that, 2 players peel off for GG Factory. One from the Dorito side, one from that Snake side can.
And Scott Stewart straight into the 50 Snake.
There's another
and
GG.
there it is.
Another GG.
They have to force it.
Yeah.
They have to roll.
That's it.
And they're going to blow the horn.
Yeah. So that should, well, you know what?
7-2.
That's a mercy.
Is it? Did we just,
Yeah.
did we towel a mercy?
We toweled.
I see Wedgie
I mean,
Brian over here for GG going like, why did we towel that? Maybe
Yeah.
it's just to save the welts.
well, there's no players left alive. I think it's an irrelevant towel. To be really honest, it's an irrelevant towel because they could, they could have, Fit could have just sat there and ran out of time. They'd get to the mercy. Fit, GG Factory could. I mean, there was no win. It was done. The only way that anything could have changed is somehow a miracle major penalty under 60 seconds. I don't know how you do that with nobody on the field. I mean, you decide to wipe a hit after the point is decided. I don't know. So
Sneak one out there.
the towel's irrelevant. The towel gets me back to a shower in the hotel just a little bit faster, so I think I'm okay with it.
10 whole second.
All right, well, that wraps up our Saturday. Thank you for wasting a perfectly good Saturday with us. I don't know why you did it, but I hope we entertained you. Good matches today. Dan, what do you think about the field? What have you seen today?
Field's fast, field's entertaining. It's both an attacker field, but also a shooter's field.
Oh, yeah?
It's both.
Yeah.
So you can win the point in the first 5 seconds just by who you shoot, but also you can get super technical on the outside. I think it's a good field.
So
I wish it wasn't quite so snake favored.
Snake-oriented, yep.
But all things considered, solid design.
Yeah, I love the variety. I love that we're not playing on the same layout every single time. So I think whoever's doing the job of designing these fields.
I think it's Jason Trojan.
Okay, so we should lean on him. Let's see if we can find some dirt on him and pressure him to get the fields we want. But in any case, good day. Weather was beautiful. Thanks to the NXL. Thank you to our ref staff. I think they did a very good job. Of course, I'm not on the field, so I don't have any.
It's tough out there.
Yeah, I don't have any axes to grind on that side of things. Thanks to our production crew. Thanks to our camera crew that's been out there, probably also taking their fair share of shots. Anybody else? Anybody else you want to thank?
Our sponsors.
Sure.
First and foremost, we didn't have this webcast for 2 events now. I'm so excited to be back here and to have that. So GI Sports, HK Army, Virtue Paintball, Infamous, and Lone Wolf, and Eclipse, and Gel Blasters, and Vulcan, and Lux, and Dye, and Hormesis, and Sup Air, and Max, and Carbon, and GOG Paintball.
And PB Warehouse.
All the people.
No Film Production, Southland Trucking Management, you name it.
Yeah. And GG Sports, our sponsor of the webcast.
Yeah.
This particular semi-pro webcast is, I think, really the real webcast. Like, yeah, everybody loves watching the pros. Like, everybody loves watching the pros.
Sure.
But when you want to know what it takes to play high-level paintball and get to high-level paintball,
This is it.
This is it. Because most of the pros, they've been there for 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
You'll get better watching them, but you won't know how to get there.
Are you arguing for term limits? No.
Not in paintball.
So I hope you enjoyed the webcast. We really do it for you. I know a lot of people involved in this aren't doing it for any financial reason. They really just love the sport, and they think you love the sport, and they want to see more of it. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching and supporting all these teams that are out here. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.